guys, what's up? My name is Katelynn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very special tapping video for you. Today we are tapping on the belief that I'm a burden. And this belief, I feel like affects a lot of people. It affected me for such a long time where it's like, oh, I feel like a burden, so I don't want to tell someone I'm struggling or my problems because then I'll be a burden. I just don't want to bother other people. I want to remind you that your existence is not burdensome to those that love you. We oftentimes feel this way as a child because it's like, oh, I'm dependent on someone else, your parents, your caretakers, for survival. So then it's like, oh, I need something, and then how they respond might make you feel like, oh, well, I'm a burden, I'm an inconvenience. Oftentimes, the beliefs and patterns and emotions from childhood, we carry them into our adult lives, and then we're projecting that onto the people in our lives currently, even though that they're not our caretakers, our parents, or whatever. If we let this belief go, the belief that I'm a burden, then it's going to be so much easier to ask for help, to ask for support, to know that you're worthy of being taken care of, and that you're not burdensome to anyone. So I feel like that's so important to just be at peace and just know that you're not bothering other people by existing. So we're going to let that go today. We're going to be using EFT, emotional freedom technique, and it's actually just a stress reduction technique. So we're going to release the stress around this belief and give you emotional freedom, so that way you can let this belief go and just feel better in general. And when you feel better, you can take better actions and you will get better outcomes, which is super exciting. So if you have never done tapping before, you will just tap where I tap and say what I say. It's super duper simple. And we're just going to get started on the side of the hand. And I'd like you to repeat after me. Even though I feel like such a burden, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. Even though for the longest time, I have felt like my existence bothers people. I choose to deeply and completely love and honor how I feel. And maybe I can begin to see that this is a big fat lie. Because the people that love me don't actually feel like I'm a burden. But I've carried this belief for so long, and it's been so hard to let it go, that I sometimes block my blessings. Or I sometimes don't ask for help. Because I don't want to bother others. But by doing that, I'm robbing others the gift of giving to me. I love helping other people. When other people ask for my help, most of the time I'm so glad to give it to them. But then I resist asking others for help because, oh no, I feel like such a burden. And maybe this feeling of I'm a burden has nothing to do with them. It's just an old-ass belief that I picked up in childhood that I'm now projecting onto everyone in my life. Even if it's not true. In fact, logically, it's not true. But there's this part of me that has been holding onto this belief forever. And I love and accept that part of me. And I'm ready to work on releasing this belief today, so that way I can be free. All right, take a deep breath in and let it go. Wiggle if that feels good. Okay, how are you feeling? That was just the setup point that may have brought up a lot of stuff. And I recommend just being kind to yourself today and drinking lots of water, and also not judging yourself for what comes up, just observing. So that being said, we're now going to get into several full rounds of tapping. So we're going to start on the top of the head. And I'd like you to repeat after me. I'm ready to change the narrative about myself. I get to make the rules because I'm so tired of living on autopilot. And this belief that I'm a burden has been running in the background of my life for what feels like forever. And I'm so tired of it. And I choose to realize that the belief that I'm such a burden is such a lie. It's a misunderstanding. It's absolutely not the truth. And I'm ready to see the truth today. And the truth is that people love me, that people love to help and support me. And when I never ask for help or support, well, people aren't mind readers. They either don't know that I need help or support, or they have no idea how to help or support me. And when I don't get the help or support that I didn't ask for, then I come to the conclusion that I'm not worthy of help or support. And that too is a big fat lie. I am ready to see the truth today. The truth that I am so valuable and I am so worthy and that I can't do everything all alone. I am not an island. So it's important to allow people to help and support me. Because I know I help and support others. And as the saying goes, teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm done blocking my blessings. And I'm deciding today that I'm done believing this nonsense. The nonsense that I'm a burden. Because I know the truth now. And I'm so excited for the future that I get to create. That's kind of a collaboration with those that I love. I choose to know that I can count on others. I can count on them to show up for me. When I communicate what my needs are. And it feels so good to think about that. So even though for the longest time, I have believed that I'm a burden, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. I'm ready to let this belief go today. And I'm so worthy of that. And it is done. All right, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Give yourself a wiggle if that feels good. All right, how are you feeling? I know this may have brought up a lot of stuff, as I said earlier, so please just stay hydrated and take super good care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Get lots of rest today if you can, because we're out here healing the things, and this shit's hard, so I'm so proud of you. And also feel free to go get professional help if needed. There's no shame in that. I see a therapist once a month, and I'm so grateful for her. But tapping isn't the only tool and resource available. It's one of them, but it is important to utilize all of your resources. So if you can, seek professional help. And if that's something that you need, please go do that. But I really am proud of you for being here and working on this topic of releasing the belief that I'm a burden, because you are absolutely not. And I'm so glad you're here. So thank you for watching this video and tapping along with me. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.